everyone, welcome to another live tutorial of how to learn PowerPoint as an artistic medium. My name is Danielle and I'm the face of Danielle'sCozyCorner.com, nonprofit raising monies for the library and recovery community. I invite you to please grab your computer and together let us dive into today's tutorial. As always, I ask that if you see any patterns or pictures you want for yourself, please make note of the names and numbers of that correspond for the images that you fancy. I kindly ask a $10 donation to a community fundraiser of your choice found on my fundraiser webpage. When you get into the donations form in the message section, please indicate which patterns or picture numbers that you like. And don't forget to download a copy of your tax receipt for your accounting purposes. Also, FYI, donations are processed through a Striped account for your security and mine, as well as tax purposes. And please sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi guys. I'm sorry. I know we already watched this, but it's like malfunctioning. Sometimes it just like glitches. Okay, so it worked fine this time. All right. I'm going to close this one out. How's everybody doing today? Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, and I am discombobulated. Okay, I'm opening this one that we worked on last time. I'm sorry, it's been a couple days. Me and Facebook were, I felt like I was fighting it every time I turned around. And the good news is that I am able to upload my daily videos onto my website. So it's under the tutorial, and then you'll be able to follow along every day as we go along. And tomorrow, and this is going to begin like a new chapter. I will be doing this tomorrow at the Lion's Mouth bookstore on Washington Street in Green Bay. So it will be from 1 until 3. Ooh, I like this part. Oh, that was so cute. 1 till 3, and then Thursday night I'll be at the Denny's from 7 to 8, possibly 9. But I'll be doing it live, so you can join me on here. Alright, this is the one for class that we were working on last time. And so this is, let's do, I don't want to do that one again. We'll start from here. This is what we built together, and this is morphing. So a quick reminder, morphing is when a picture goes, an identical picture, has to be a duplicate, goes from one slide into the next slide, and it will look for itself. And these are animation. Nope, this is morph. The last one was animations. And these are all glittery patterns that if you would like, they are not available on PowerPoint. They're what comes with the program, but you can upload pictures. Here, and I'll show you actually how to make a picture on here. This is an image that, here, we will start this image from scratch. And I want to undo this one. Let's just do a duplicate of this one. And let's insert a blank slide so we know this is where we're starting today's artwork from. So we've got this background. I'm just going to leave it with the color. This right here zooms in and out. Look at all these images that we got laying around here. And these all are different. Some of them is just, I'll show you. We'll start from scratch. Insert. like that. The ribbon, we want shapes. And since Valentine's Day is coming, that's where the heart theme is. Okay. That always defaults to a blue background. And we can change this. For some reason, maybe because it comes up every time, we want design, format background, and then highlight this one. I think that's why I just have like this, don't like that blue color. I like other colors of blue, but so that would be a solid fill. Gradient fill is fun. That is just filling in. You can have 10 ribbons of different colors. These are just recent colors. These are not stock. These up here, if you watch the mouse arrow, these are stock. Comes with every time you pull it up. To do more recent colors, you can have up to 10 on here as well. Let's do that. We'll do one for each color on this ribbon. So we'll do that pink. And then that. And then you just click and it'll add another one. That. Two. And then say, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. Just hold on. I think I missed one, but that's okay. See? You guys watching it change. Now, this is linear. Makes sense because they look like lines, horizontal lines. You can change the direction that the lines go in by clicking down and just picking of the options. If you don't like this specific color pattern, oh, look at those, must be all the same color. I don't want that. I want that. Move it over here so they're not right next to each other because it's pretty similar to here. Yeah, these colors, it'll be easier to see if go there. It's just a little bit different so you can differentiate between the pinks. These are just, they're pretty. I'll just throw a yellow in. I think I like that. Because with Valentine's Day, that reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd get little boxes of hearts and making all the little cards to go with them. How cutesy. So, you don't have to have linear, you can do radial. You do that way. With the heart, it probably will look better as a circle. You can make the image bigger. I kind of like that, actually. See, you can even do, let's insert shapes. What if in solid fill, I want the green. I mean, there's so many different things. I would just play around with this. And like that orange. one. This orange looks very similar to this gold, so I'm just going to get rid of it altogether. Bye. And how we got the sparkly ones. Let's make it bigger so you can really move that to the front, so all those little hearts aren't in front anymore. In front. Look at on screen, off screen. On screen is this background here, and that's what you'll see on the slide. All these little images off screen, off stage. I think that's what I said before, off stage. I like off stage. Move that to the back. Turn to back. And now all the other ones. Let's just put that over here. And so this one I did as a pattern. I'm going to go back to format background. Oh, it was there. Solid fill. Gradient fill. Oop. Oh, undo. I just want a plain background. When you pull the format background up, it unselects anything, any images or anything that you had highlighted. Here let's go into transitions. I'm trying to, okay, animation pane. I want that to go away so that I can show you now. At the top here, we'll pick design, format background. See, everything was unselected. Here, I don't want the gradient background. I would rather do a picture fill. So this is the last one that was inserted in it. Move that over there in the file. I need to find my pictures. Pictures. There they are. Alright, my glitter pictures. These are so much fun. And as I was saying, PowerPoint does not have a glitter option. They have the gradient, they have fill in with an image or a picture, which is doing this. Filling in with let's do glitter too. And changed it to that picture in this image. Pattern fill, which is, that one is a pattern fill. Not this one. Pattern fill. And then this seems to be the default color. And you just either pick one of the, here, we'll do that. Oh, actually, look at that colors together. Let's see, maybe a gray. Where did you go? Picture. Pattern, okay. Like a smoky. This is a glitter picture that I inserted into the heart image. And you can make different, these are all blue. Did not want blue. Remember we were talking about blue? I want green and gray. Green, gray. They're interchangeable. See, anything catch our fancy. You don't have to. That's kind of fun. Maybe, what about green and pink? when you have patterns and you're morphing, sometimes the morphs and the animations won't show up when you export your slideshow into a video and then share it that way. Because you can upload this. I personally do record, export to video, and I like to save mine on my desktop because it's just so much easier when I go to upload it on YouTube. So much easier to find it and save myself. So I would pick desktop, export, and then I would start, but I don't really want to do that, so that just canceled the whole process. And so, but it's an easy fix. If you realize that it's glitching, not catching, able to move around, and you can always find another pattern or fill it with a gradient. Let's go back up. Gradient, solid fill, no fill. Oh, it's just no fill's kind of fun. Ooh, okay, I just had a brilliant idea. I want these all to be no fill. Watch my thoughts. I'm going to duplicate the white, slide 16. Duplicate. So I want just a plain one. It's freaking out. It's got to catch up. Thinking too much. Okay, here they come. So insert. Here, I'll show you how we can grab this shape from here. So do a right click on your mouse. Make sure that the image is first highlighted. There we go. You know it's highlighted because it's got the little box. So we'll copy that image and we'll go here to a blank one, and then I'm going to paste with right mouse click. And this is exactly in the same spot. See that on the on-screen, on stage? I pasted exactly where I found it. I wanted this heart. Copy. Go back up to this one. Paste. Exactly the same spot. But I want no fill. I'm gonna see. This is something different. I'm looking for the outline, so now I can find home, find the drawing, shape outline, shape fill. What is shape fill? Oh, okay. The background. See? Green, pink. You can just check out different colors before you select. Come back. I want shape outline because that's what this is. That heart, that line is going to change here. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see if I can make that line bigger. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that, here we go. So we'll do that. And I don't want to fill it. I want to keep that same shape outline. More colors. That. Okay. Now I'm going to solid fill. I want, no fill. I wanted the background to change. So the background right now is white. These are solid fill colors. You actually have to click the color for the background instead of just highlighting it. It would change like we were just doing. Okay, what do you guys think? It's kind of cool. I wonder. Okay, I want. Oh, you actually have to click on the outline. You can't click on the inside of the image. That looks really cool. Okay, click on the image. You have, because there's no fill, nothing filled to click on. Okay, right here, I'm trying to left mouse click. Highlight. Because it didn't highlight, it did the whole background. I want to undo that. No fill. Solid fill. Make it orange. And that this is the same spot. And see how it's got on at the tip of the arrow. Oh, it goes away. This means that you can pull it and make it bigger. And I can click on there. Whereas on this one, you don't get the clicking option. You have to actually be on the outline. All right. Let's get rid of that. Going back to just an outline. It's highlighted, so home. And this ribbon, fine drawing. You could even insert text. I don't usually do that on here. I usually will take a picture on my phone and add my text on I have an app for, what do you call it? Like a digital, I really can't think of what it's called. I'm really curious now. It's a collage, a digital collage. And then you can do shape. Okay, we're doing shape outline. And on this one, all you have to do is hover the mouse. So anyways, it's really easy to upload from your phone onto the PowerPoint app. So like if you make a picture, collage picture, you can upload it. If you should have the PowerPoint app or be able to upload it and sign in if you have Microsoft. Comes with the software. This is not the right one. Drawing. So distracted. Shape outline. Oh, here we go. Wait, that's where I found that. It's sketched. Interesting. Make it bigger. Okay. Let's check out it's sketched. What did that do? Advanced options? I don't know what that's doing. I don't see any difference on that image. Okay, I want to get out of this. I don't want to do that anymore. Drawing. Alright, we've got our weight. With more lines. Oh, I'm back here again. Okay. I kind of like that. And I'm going to duplicate that by doing Control C, Control V paste. Yeah, you need that, it's like pointing north, south, east, and west. Right at the tip. I don't know the technical name for that. We'll call that our directional, because it's like north, south, east, west. Our directional. And I'm trying to think how, I have no idea how to make, I'm going to say they will morph, duplicate, because we want this exact image. This one over here, this one over here. Oh. No fell. They filled in. Good thing that I moved that, I would have never known. No fell. Right. Well, that's okay. Let's get rid of the original slide because these have fills. I don't want fills. So let's just get rid of the whole slide. Duplicate this slide. And we're going to insert the morph transition. Morph. I'm going to change this. I'm going to right arrow and backspace so I can put in 0.01. So if and when we ever do a slideshow, it will progress to the next slide after 2 seconds of duration. So let's see. I did not move them. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's get rid of this slide. Because this one I have in a little bit of a shape. Alright, and copy another one. There we go. And let's do 4 more. Then I'm just pasting because I already copied it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay, this may not work. Because there's so many images that are exactly the same. So let's duplicate that. Alright, now let's just make everything go to the middle. It'll work, it'll work. It is working. Ah, cool. Alright. Let's make it bigger so they stack and you can see. Preview. I don't know that I want them all to go in the middle though. Now that I know that I undid it one too many, so let me redo it, bring it back. Okay. So we'll do this one over here, this one over here, and we're just going to swap. not doing it. Oh no. Missing this one. Okay, there. Sometimes you have to do it more than once. Okay, it's just... Oh, okay. Let's make this the biggest image. I don't have all the answers to everything. Sometimes they won't even morph together. That's kind of cool. What about here? Okay. Let's move these down so that they have room. That one, the real estate kind of is off stage just a little bit. Did you see that? Well, that is really... I don't understand why it's able to morph here. See that? Now there's too many. Oh, no, it worked. I lied, it's not too many. I'm gonna keep that. That is the move. Alright. So that's our newest. I'm gonna call that segment heart segment. Alright. This is actually from the one I did before. I'm gonna get rid of it because that's part of a different slideshow. Oh no. I do want to keep that. If only... I want to get rid of all the animations. I don't want these animations on here. So, I highlighted all the images. Here, I'll show you what I just did. If I make sure that I highlight everything, all the images I want included. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 images stacked on top of each other, and they have animations. So under the animation ribbon, I'm going to open the animation pane, and they're all highlighted, so they're all red. If I find the one with the arrow, I'll be able to remove all the animations. Now it's simply a stack of images of hearts with different pinks all the way to the center. So yeah, I'll show you how, if you can highlight these images and actually turn it into a picture. So that I highlighted all of them, and then I right mouse clicked, save as picture. We're going to name this class 5. This is the 5th picture I've made with you guys in class. So I'm going to, I clicked in between the 2 slides so I could add a blank one. There's no morphs, no nothing. It's just a fully new canvas. Right. I want slide 2. Back to insert. Here's a picture. I don't want a glitter picture. I want to get out of this folder, so I'm going to insert, said that was called class, CL, okay, obviously, sometimes I struggle with my alphabet. So that is a picture. We saved it as a picture. Looks exactly like this one. Weird. You could do it again, save it as another name, and then you'd have duplicate pictures with more than one name. But I'm not doing all that. So that's a good thing to, if you want to be able to put all those animations that I just took off. We'll undo until we get the animations back. But everything in the in-between will get undone in the time that keep going. I want the animations. Animations. Oh, they're back. Okay. And insert another blank slide. Insert the picture. Class 5. Wait, I'll show you all the pictures that are available. And I say this because if you want, like, say, Bubble 3, I'll send you Bubble 3. And then it gives you an idea of how to make your own, like, flowers or snowflakes or what have you. Just like an idea. This one's fun. Bubbles 21. I don't know where I came up with these names from, but I did. And then these are a bunch of different daisies that I changed the color on. This is just geometric shapes made to look like a star. Gradients were fun. I really like that one, gradient 17. And that's just, I inserted shapes, lightning bolts, and then I just copied and repeated, and that's a gradient fill. So you can just, just something where, like, I want to insert class number 5. Class 5. Yikes. Okay, so I just inserted the image. There it is. Exactly like this because we did what we did. Alright, let's make this guy smaller. I'm going to add a morph to the slide. See if it morphs. Probably not. Nope. Because this is many images stacked on top of each other that I turned into this one image. So it's not going to find itself. But I can duplicate the slide. I've got my morph. Let me put this in so when we look at it as a slideshow, it'll progress automatically without a mouse click or anything. Morph preview. And we need to make it go anywhere. Slide 3. Let's make it big. See what that looks like. Moving back. Right. Sometimes those go away on their own. Maybe not on their own, but that was weird. I don't like that. Alright. Let's try some other. Oh, okay. Put this because the morph is going to start from this slide, and morph is kind of like the in-between right here, if that makes sense. Going from this slide to this side. So the image starts here, and then it'll morph to there. like that. I want to see what happens if I just flip it upside down and morph that. See? Starting there, and then it'll flip. Preview. Okay, I like that. Duplicate. What happens with that? Oh, yes. I wonder if I insert, okay, this is slide 3. If you have more than one identical picture, sometimes it's hard for them to choose, so they don't choose any of them. Right. So if I do copy, right mouse click, copy, go into slide 4, right mouse click, paste. That's the same as, so that's this slide. This is the duplicate of that slide. Let's see. What happens there? Oh, now it's stuck. So if it ever gets stuck, just mouse click again and it'll let go. Transition so we can see the preview. It's not. I'm just getting rid of that last one. Okay. Preview. Okay, so I'm on slide 3. So the transition, like I said, it's almost like the in-between. Because the animations are the actual, what happens while that slide is. Oh, to see the animations, you have to put it on animations for the preview, not transitions. Makes sense. Okay, so there's that. And now it's going to go, next slide, live. Slideshow. Current slide. Okay, it's going to show all the animations and everything on this slide. And I have the 0.01. Okay. So now I have to progress to the next slide, so I'm going to hit enter key. And it morphed like, oh, yes. Cool. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:45. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, once again, tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock Central Standard Time to 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. From 1 to 3. That's, anyways, I'm just being goofy. Okay, I'm going to close out of here. I want to, bring up my pattern. You guys know my pattern. I don't know why I won't go. There. Alright, I'm on slide 1. I'll show you these as 32 images. Look, that's a whole image. Undo back. And I just went to the next slide, and then I moved it to the next image in next image, next image, next image. And you're only seeing that little tiny bit of pink and green and red, but it's really a whole image. It's just that the one on top of it is smaller. So that's all you see is that. Put that back where it's supposed to go. And it was right. And go away. Okay. And I changed the shape for that one. Okay. I am going on another one coming out. Okay, so it's all in. Now the red's coming out. Okay. This is like base 0. And that pops up sometimes. I just back out of it. So I'm just making them bigger. I'm on slide 44, 45. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slides, and then I introduced the green. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Not counting correctly. 7. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's where we'll introduce the next one. This is the center. It is the center. See? I want that line to back up though. So I'm going to go to design, format background, and we're doing solid fills here. Highlight that image again. And do more colors. I want brown. Yeah. That's too dark. I might be able to see it. Okay, we'll do pink. And you have to add it on each one. So I'm going to make the slides over here a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm on slide 56. It's the one that's highlighted. Okay. 56. And I'm going to center this so that I can easily click on the next one. Pink. So I want that one. There we go. Pink. And then just keep going. One each time you go to the next slide, you want the next image. So I always say that, like, once you get into your groove, you can just like know exactly where to move the mouse and to click so that you can just get in that groove. Just sit back with a cup of coffee and fill in images with pink or purple or what have you. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that I didn't miss one because I'm anal retentive about some stuff. Perfect. Okay. 64, 65. Where did the thing go? Come on. Okay. slide 66. Okay, let's move that down. Slide 69. All right. Just finish this up. I really hope you guys hung out through this whole thing. And then as more venues are added for in-person slideshows, I will keep you updated. Because it's not going to be at the same place every time. Yikes, where did it go? Okay, right there. Stipple. Stipple. And this pattern is called 600. Oh, I can't see anything on the back. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. I don't see the bottom because I have it so zoomed in. Alright. Filling some more. That threads. Thread needs to be finished going into. But I mean, I think you've got a pretty good idea here. Alright. So that's going to conclude today's tutorial. I'm glad that you all showed up and spent this time with me. Have a good night.